Hello, gorgeous soul. Well, welcome to your monthly astrology. And this is the most pivotal, the most extraordinary, the most life transforming, not only month of the year, but time for many, many years. It's huge. Not only do we have Saturn, the Lord of Responsibility, going into romantic, spiritual, and boundaryless Pisces, making us all, on a positive note, ground our spirituality and ground our creativity. But we've also got the most massive shift of all, which is Pluto, the Lord of Transformation, leaving, for the time being, Capricorn and going into Aquarius. And these two could not be any more different. You know, there was so much astrology chatter about all the hell we were likely to see when Pluto went into Capricorn, which exactly happened. And now we're moving into Pluto going into Aquarius. We become more of a community. It can bring extraordinary fabulousness, although equally slightly worried about the whole AI thing, because we're going to see a technology shift over the next few years, but possibly even starting this month, that is beyond anything. It's going to be as extreme as when the internet came into being. But fundamentally, on an individual level, these two massive planets, these deep-rooted planets, are going to bring about a powerful shift for each one of us individually and also collectively. It's extraordinary. Here's your monthly astrology. Sagittarius, my wild pony, how are you doing? This is a fabulous month for you because we have Jupiter and also Chiron giving you a helping hand and releasing you in some way, so you're able to truly be yourself, open up your heart and explore and be adventurous, which is your natural way of being. If you've felt held back from that or anything stopped you being adventurous, forget it, because this month you don't care, you're doing it anyway. But there's a lot of love and support around you, achieving what you want to achieve creatively and in love, and all things frisky and free. We've got Venus, the planet of love, joining forces with Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, who of course loves you anyway, and it's in your pleasure zone. So think about the wonder and magic. What makes you happy? Try and commit to it and go for it. You will be given so many helping hands towards pleasure. Also, Venus is joining forces with Chiron. Chiron is the wounded healer. So if there's any wounds that need to be dealt with, Venus is going to love you through them to help you experience love on a deeper level. If there were wounds connected to love or just feeling like you couldn't really truly express yourself, all of that could change. Now, Saturn, who's a big player in the cosmos and will be changing into this energy for the next 3 years, more or less, is moving into your home and family zone. You are ready to make commitments when it comes to home and family, or if you're not, the universe, might kind of drag you there to make the right decisions, whatever they are for you. Are you avoiding committing to something connected to home and family? And by the way, we don't just look at this in a kind of patriarchal way or a normal way, inverted commas. You could commit to your home by buying a van and traveling around the world and living in it. It doesn't mean that you have to be committed to being stuck. But whatever it is that is your dream and that you truly want connected to home and family, now is the time to be responsible. Then we have a full moon on the 7th of March, which is giving you a great idea connected to career. If you're not into career, it's where you choose to put your energy or your reputation. There's some really big helping hand is coming towards you. It may mean extra work, but it could pay big dividends and bring you big results. So look out for an intuitive sign in those areas on that very powerful full moon. Now, a great day connected to your relationships, pleasure, joy, sensuality is on the 11th, when Venus is sextile Mars. Now, sextiles are really good for manifesting as well. So if there's something you want to manifest in terms of love and joy and pleasure in your life, there's any lacking there, the 11th of March is a great day to do it. But do something you enjoy on that day. There's unexpected wonder. We have Mercury also sextile Uranus, bringing about instant possibility And it may be that somebody has an important conversation with you connected to home and family on that day too. With Jupiter joining forces with Chiron, not all, well, you never know, maybe all, but a lot of wounds can be healed, or a lot of things that have stopped you really going after what you want and really sort of being the free spirit that you are on the 12th when Jupiter joins forces with Chiron, which is a massive, big deal. So there is so much going on this month. When Venus shifts signs, you're getting a bit more serious. You want to focus on your responsibilities on the 16th of March. You might be focusing on working, or you might decide to go on a health kick, switch things up when it comes to your health and well-being. But really, it's also a very good time to do an inventory of your daily habits and patterns. And anything you can change there will pay off. I mean, there is so much reward based to the astrology this month if you do the work. It's unbelievable. More conversations about home and family when the sun joins forces with Mercury on the 17th. And then you're fully going into your pleasure zone when we hit full-on Aries season. When Mercury goes into Aries and when the sun enters Aries, you're confident enough to ask for what you want, put out there what you want, open your arms to what you want. And you're like, yes, I got it. And also, you should be on a creative high. If you do anything creative at all, and obviously that covers a whole multitude of things, you are able to really flow with your creativity. Now, Pluto shifting signs is the massive Freudian slip, massive energy shift of this month. And for you, it's going into communication. You will be getting life-changing news over the next 15 years or so. You will be having a change in the way that you communicate in the world. You have a lot to say and you have a lot to hear. And is there anything you want to change about your communication style? Is there any information you want to get out into the world? Say you want to write a novel, for instance. Now is the time. But actually, you might find as you start writing, it's going to be totally different to what you've been thinking about. It just takes its own wild turn. Now, Mars is going into Cancer, so that's a big change. And you are feeling deep and powerful. You don't want anything superficial this month. You want to dive deep into all communication. Do not be vengeful. The only fly in the ointment of Mars there is we can feel vengeful, or like take things too personally. So watch out for that. Another high for you is when Mercury joins Jupiter and Chiron actually on the 26th, Jupiter on the 28th. And again, I wouldn't say being forced to find your pleasure is not quite the right words, but you're going to want to do it and you have the courage to do it and you're prepared to let go of stuff to truly find happiness. And I reckon you will this month. Happy days. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. I've had my psychic company for over 20 years. I've always been exceptionally picky about who I have on my team. My psychics are incredible people. They're all emotionally intelligent. They give a very accurate and specific reading, and they're all beautiful and different in their own right.
So we got our fabulous psychics here.
My psychics go through 5 rigorous tests, including one with me, and then we get to meet.
I love meeting the readers.
And we make a film showcasing their unique skills.
Sharon P. Hello. Here we're doing filming. So are you excited? Just relax, be yourself. Open up your heart.
So if you feel that you're accurate, you're emotionally intelligent, and your heart really wants to empower your clients, then we'd love you to apply and come for a test with us.